this area, barley stretches back centuries in production, right back to the start of this farm in 1651. Has the soil type which is typical of the area, light and sandy, full of energy, nutrients which are delivered into the barley, produces the excellent quality malt that you will use in your distillery.
And what exactly are you looking for from these fields? Because obviously there are plenty of tillage fields here in the southeast, but you're probably looking for something specific to grow this malting barley as opposed to regular feed barley.
Absolutely. I mean, there are only a small number of hand-picked growers that can produce the quality of malting barley that we're looking for. This is where you look for the effervescence in the grain. You want that beautiful germination. Not every field can deliver it. So we've selected farmers throughout that time, and we have distilled it down to a small number of excellent growers.
What variety have we got here for our malt barley?
So in this field here, we have the variety Irina. Minch Malt have a selection process in which we look at about 75 different varieties every year.
Wow.
We find the best malting variety to suit our customer. So this Irina will deliver proteins from this farm of about 8% or under. This is full of starch, so there's very little protein, a hell of a lot of starch. This will give rich sugars.
Which is exactly what we want, those fermentable sugars, yeah. And I remember maybe in the early years, and people were talking about 11%, 12% protein, and that wasn't a major achievement to get it, but now you're down at 8.
Yes, in the 1990s, I started in the company in 1988. My first project was to analyse the barley to see what the actual protein content was, and true, it was in the 12s.
Yes.
And we have worked over the last 28 years to reduce it down for the distilling growers, while still keeping the higher proteins for the brewing malting barley production.
We're lucky in Ireland, we can grow barley all year round. We've got a winter crop and a spring crop. This is spring barley, which is what we want for malting for our distillation. Why do we focus on the spring barley?
But the reason why we focus on the spring barley is that winter barleys, by their nature, are higher in protein. So you wouldn't get those starches, those sugars. Whilst in the spring barleys, they have been a breeding program going on for centuries now to find the best varieties which deliver huge quantities of starch.